on the right. You're going to see him, his right leg. There, he kind of steps on. I think that's Aaron Donald's left ankle, and Tyrod knew immediately. He's calling out for the training staff to get out there quick.
So 3rd down and goal after the injury. Matt Peart comes in to play right tackle for the Giants. Robinson in motion. Taylor looking, throws for the end zone, incomplete. He wanted Isaiah Hodgins, Darion Kendrick out there in coverage, and it's 4th and goal, and on comes the field goal team.
Well, they're trying to run somebody up the middle and then work the post outside. Tyrod Taylor misses a little bit behind him, but you got to go attack that football. You can't body catch that. Flatten that thing off at the top, and Kendrick saves it at the last second. Oh, what a play. Almost a huge one for the Giants.
32-yard field goal try from Mason Crosby. Remember, an extra point is 33 yards. He missed from 33 on the extra point. He hits from 32 for 3. But instead of a tie game, it's a 1-point game thanks to that missed extra point with 13:24 to play. Well, you saw the news earlier on Fox NFL Sunday. It's a win for fans, and it's a win for football. The USFL and XFL merger is official. The United Football League will begin play March 30th, and we're going to find out who the real champion is. USFL champion Birmingham Stallions take on the XFL champion Arlington Renegades. The United Football League this spring on ABC, ESPN, Fox, and FS1. Spring just got stronger. Matthew Stafford and the Rams hoping that the lessons they talked about this week, Mark, in finishing games, those stand up now with 13:24 to go. That was the big emphasis this week, finishing. 3rd quarters have been fine. 4th quarters have been a real struggle over the last several weeks.
Well, they've let some teams hang around lately in the season. I mean, whether it's the Commanders or the Saints, those 4th quarters have been a little shaky for the Rams. They got to close out these teams. You can't let them hang around, mess around, and try and steal a victory from you, not when you're on this playoff push.
And out to the field again comes Dane Belton, first Giant with 3 takeaways in a game since 2012. Stevie Brown did that in 2012. 2 picks and 1 fumble recovery. And the only reason Dane Belton has seen so much playing time is because Jason Pinnock went out with a foot injury, taking advantage of an opportunity, the former Iowa Hawkeye.
That's right. He's only in his 2nd year. You can tell he was locked in meetings all week long. He knew where to be.
On 1st down, it's Kyron Williams reversing his field, and Williams slammed to the turf at the 30-yard line.
This is really where Kyron Williams has to become the workhorse, rack up some carries, bleed some clock, and just will your way to win. You got to try and outlast this Giants team. They're holding together much stronger than I had potentially anticipated. This team looks sharp. They did not want to give up at all. You know, A'Shawn Robinson, 91 inside. He wants to wreak havoc for his team.
There's Nakua in motion. 2nd down. Stafford looking. Robinson down the sideline. Big play for the Rams and out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Pickup of 37 to DeMarcus Robinson.
He's just on the side, rolling out to his left. It's the arm angle. It's out on the move, moving the launch point. And then Stafford's just going to fake everybody out. They're going to go full sell to the left. Elephants on parade up front. Gets a good play fake in there and delivers the throw. Robinson big up the sideline again, just like last Thursday against New Orleans.
Stafford over 300 yards passing now. Go back to the air and has to dirt that one in front of Higbee. He had pressure from Azeez Ojulari. There's a flag down in the secondary. He had Higbee in the area. The ball skipped like a stone across the pond at the feet of his tight end. And we'll see about those flags on the other side of the field.
I think he got 28 on the hold.
Prior to the pass. Holding. Defense, number 28.
There it is.
5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Well, he was hanging on to Cooper Kupp. This is the matchup right here. Watch the top when Cooper Kupp tries to run, and then he's kind of water skiing behind him. Can't do that. And then Stafford took a shot here. Ojulari, little chin music.
First down after the penalty at the 28 of the Giants. Kua in motion. That handoff. Williams, first to speed, into the secondary. He's gone for a Rams touchdown. His third rushing touchdown of the day. Kyren Williams and the Rams extend the lead.
Well, this is just, once again, the stretch and then cut. You're going to see Puka Nacua take 2 defenders. You're going to see Cooper Kupp on the edge on 28 slot right there, and then Tutu Atwell. Look at these guys blocking downfield. That's scoring blocks. That's playing in the 4th quarter. That's finishing games, and that's Kyren Williams. Winning team football.
And the extra point is no good. The third missed extra point of the day, the second from Haversick, and it's still a 7-point ball game.
I thought we got this fixed.
No, we didn't fix it. You said it needed to be fixed. But unlike things in the Mark Sanchez life, you just saying it on this game didn't fix it. Hey, we watched him warm up kicking field goals, and he was consistently off on his field goal warm-ups today. But his extra points, we didn't expect a problem with those. He had only missed 1 all year. He's missed 2 today. Still all smiles for Kyren Williams. 12 rushing touchdowns now on the season.
Just the stretch and cut, using his vision, getting behind his blocks, knowing exactly where to go. Kevin Dotson. Let's see who's here in the crowd.
Oh, gets the ball.
Look at the Giants fan trying to take the ball from his mom. I wouldn't mess with her. That's the one who taught him how to tackle.
Did you see how she took it away from him?
That was a strip right there.
Around.
Strip sack. Unbelievable.
So a touchdown lead. The Rams. Watch this.
Okay, we got
this guy's got it. She
one-on-one matchup right here. Looks like the Giants fan has it. And then that's a dip and rip. You see that? She used her momentum, got into his body real tight, and then yanked it out. That's the way she used to teach Kyren when he was a little guy. Well done. Great technique. Sign her up.
Taylor back to the air. Wan'Dale Robinson with the catch. And Robinson with a good game. Picks up 10 and a first down for the Giants. Those missed extra points, though, given the Giants plenty of life here with 11:47 to go.
You're exactly right. It's a one-score game. Plenty of time. Timeouts on your side. There is no need to panic. You just continue dialing up completions and handoffs to Saquon Barkley. Stay within your game. Stay ahead of the sticks. And stay out of those long yardage situations.
On the field for the first time on offense is Gunnar Olszewski. Taylor dancing around under pressure, looking deep. He's got it out there, and it's caught by Jalen Hyatt. Working against Kobe Durant. And the connection to Hyatt puts the Giants.
Offense, number 82.
Taken back. Flag down,
Second down.
erases it.
Correction, first down.
That's Bellinger called for the hold. And march it back.
Oh, Bellinger just hooks length. Watch, this is the matchup right here. Bellinger has to get inside. You know, he kind of caught him. You want him to go take the fight to Quentin Lake, but that's a tough call right there. I mean, catching all there he is. He's hooked around his neck, and Lake's flailing that outside arm, really trying to sell it. but a huge opportunity lost for the Giants.
Remember, that's his second hold today, his 6th penalty this year. And on the cross, it's Darius Slayton. Good yardage, trying to bounce back as the tackle broken of Christian Roseboom. He picks up 14.
Well, I love that Tyrod Taylor, worked that pocket so well on that deep shot to buy some time to throw that deep post. But I love even more that he came back, stayed calm, kept his demeanor about him, and got a completion right after the big penalty.
Taylor, pressure coming. Taylor flush, throws wide open is Isaiah Hodgins. Hodgins down to the Ram 42-yard line with a Giants first down pickup of 18.
He just kind of babied this throw a little bit. I want him to cut this thing loose. I thought he was going to take off and run for a second, but he just didn't quite get everything into that throw. He catches that and runs and hits him on the front shoulder. He might still be running.
Taylor, pressure coming, it's Donald again. 2 sacks today for Aaron Donald and 8 on the year.
Well, when they motion the back out, they leave Aaron Donald one-on-one with Bredesen, right guard, number 68, and Aaron Donald. That's what he does for one-on-ones. That means you can't hold the football this long. You've got to get rid of that ball, understanding it's empty protection, potential one-on-ones across the board.
2nd and 19, dropped by Sterling Shepard. And Shepard will head to the sideline.
Just a little sit route again, and he does a good job of getting inside the linebacker, understanding where the zone is, slamming on the brakes, and you see the reaction from Tyrod. He knows it's an easy pitch and catch that they needed to get back on track to avoid this 3rd and extra long.
Third down and 19. Taylor, Bellinger puts on the brakes, a little hesitation, lunging for the first down yardage.
I think he might have stepped out.
They're going to spot him short.
Tight.
Rush East had a shot at him. Bellinger got through that tackle, and he's a yard shy of the first down.
Well, this is just a check down by Tyrod Taylor, not expecting to get all the way to the first down markers, but the run after catch for the Giants has been excellent. Look at him diving for it. Let's see if that, I think that right foot might have gone out, but either way, Dayball says, let's do this.
4th and 1.
You hear him up front saying 5-0 across the board, one-on-ones.
Taylor throws, caught, but Hyatt went backwards. And it's a turnover on downs.
We just missed a little on this. I thought he was going to run it potentially, but he throws it behind Hyatt. Oh, and the Rams stop him on 4th down. Stair step, and you see Dayball coaching it right there. Either run away from him full speed, because that didn't look like his full speed. He's faster than that. Or you got to show change of pace and get away, create space, and help your quarterback.
So Aaron Donald and that Rams defense get the stop. Now the Rams offense will try to put a little distance between themselves and the Giants. Kua in motion. The handoff to Williams. Williams tripped up before he could get to the 40-yard line. Giants have had 3 takeaways today, 19 in the last 7 games, the most in any 7-game span since 2012. That's been a strength of late of Wink Martindale's defense. They need another one, though, Mark, down 7.
Absolutely, and I know it's been a little rut for number 5, Kayvon Thibodeau. He's got to step up and make one of these plays. Him, Dexter Lawrence, Okereke, they got to come through and make something happen.
2nd down and 5. Pressure picked up. Stafford, nobody open, trying to get it to Kupp, and the pass is incomplete. He had Adoree Jackson all over him. And it'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, Okereke provided the pressure inside, And Kyron Williams nails him, takes him down to the turf. But watch this matchup across here, and then here comes Okereke. I mean, these are collisions in the A-gap. And watch Kyron Williams overpower him and hip toss them. And then Adoree Jackson all over Cooper Kupp. Defense is getting stingy. Be ready for some pressures. Be ready for Belton.
3rd and 6. That's Kupp in motion. Pressure coming. Stafford throws wide of Robinson. Stafford ended up on his backside again.
Oh, he thought he was going to go the other side to Kupp, but it's just an inside slant route by Robinson. Oh, man. Huge hit on Stafford. The line game's up front. I mean, they're forcing Stafford to speed up his process and cut that ball loose sooner than he wants to on a couple of these 3rd downs. What a play by the Giants defense.
Olszewski will field this punt from the 3. Olszewski trying to find some room on the sideline, driven out of bounds across the 15-yard line by Ben Skoranek. Well, the Giants defense is doing its job, trying to rein in this Rams offense. The pressure applied by Okereke, his first sack of the season. More pressure coming up the middle. And it's forced the Rams into some uncharacteristic mistakes, Mark.
This is an excellent punch by Adoree Jackson. Excellent coverage by Adoree Jackson. A missed throw by Stafford. And Belton is Johnny on the spot. He knows where to be. Knows for the football. Another miss. And guess who? Belton. Spoiler alert. I mean, this guy's been all over the field. And this defense has really kept him in the ball game. Still, no time to panic. Plenty of time. Offense has to make it happen.
There's Barkley on 1st down, and Barkley with a good run after catch to pick up 9 yards on 1st down. John Johnson, the 3rd, with the tackle.
It's a nice, easy underneath choice route. But you see Stafford and everybody on offense for the Rams they've been glued to that Microsoft Surface on the sideline, trying to diagnose these pressures and games and the first half versus the second half differences and the nuances of these pressures from Wink Martindale.
It's hard to do as Barkley tries to get that 1st down yardage, and he's going to be close because those pressures are coming from different spots. They're coming from different guys. They're all over the place. Very few defensive coordinators mix it up the way Wink Martindale does.
Oh, it is impressive and a quarterback's worst nightmare at the same time. But you got to have respect for it. You see him laughing on the sidelines. I mean, these guys stay up all night, all week long, dialing up pressures to ruin the quarterback's Sunday. And they find their joy in that. You know, these are tough guys, innovative guys that know how to use their personnel.
Tyrod Taylor, the sneak, moves the chains for the Giants.
I think that was the counter to the earlier 4th and 1. That was the sneak out of it. Earlier, that was the pony personnel that fumbled snap. But when you see Rita and Barkley in the game at the same time, I wouldn't mind a little more of that. You know, get your best wide receivers on the field. If it doesn't happen in the receiver room, get guys who can catch and run. Rita and Barkley, that's a good combo.
On 1st and 10, Rams rush 5. Taylor in trouble, able to get free, and now room to run. Tyrod Taylor, nice little head and shoulder fake. He'll get the 1st down. Out of bounds at the 44. There is a flag down in the backfield, and it's going to bring this scamper back.
Holding. Offense, number 61. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
That's John Michael Schmitz, the center, called for the hold.
Well, you see how tight they're calling this stuff up front, but this rush to his right side, you see the right arm right there, and then just grabbing him at the end. But Tyrod, it's the takedown that really got it. And the grab. Oh, Tyrod does an excellent job of avoiding it. What a move he put on, right? That's nice.
1st and 20 after the penalty. Taylor, his tight end Darren Waller. That's catch number 5 on the day.
Both times after crucial holding penalties, Tyrod Taylor does a good job of getting them back on track. Just stealing a completion underneath, getting some yards back. And they need another one in a row. You see Saquon Barkley getting involved in protection. Look at Saquon Barkley basically playing like an extra offensive lineman in there.
2nd and 11. Taylor backpedaling. Pressure comes. Hit as he throws. And cannot pull it in. Waller was all alone out there. And that pressure forcing Taylor to throw it maybe a beat earlier than he wanted to.
He had to throw it off platform was the problem. And he was kind of falling out of it like a pitcher falling off the mound. It's hard to hit the strike zone. And he just misses it. There's the pressure.
Byron Young, the rookie from Tennessee. Really good rookie rushers for the Rams.
Gosh, I mean, you know, the criticism of the Rams last year when they're going through their issues is that they sold their soul for that Super Bowl trophy in the ring. Well, they've acquired some young talent here that's going to have to last them for a while. And what an incredible job they've done with their key leaders, Aaron Donald, Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, bringing these young guys along and earning themselves a spot in this playoff race late in the year.
3rd and 11. Taylor, pressure coming again, and he's wide of the target. Wanted Slayton with Durant in coverage. 4th down, and the punt unit coming on for New York.
Well, just a miss on a deep curl route to Slayton. And Tyrod Taylor just misses outside. He's expecting him to go back down his stem, meaning the line he ran up the field at, and Slayton is running back towards the quarterback, so they're clearly on different pages with that route. But either way, he didn't get the corner to pull out of his back pedal.
Gillen with pressure up the middle, bounces at the 40, takes a nice Giants roll. It's going to end up being okay. Troy Reeder came in there and pressured that punt. Gillen ended up bouncing it for 46 and out of bounds. Well, that young youth movement, the young core of this Rams team has really pushed them into contention. And as you said, Mark, they traded away a lot of their top picks. So they go 5th round with Kyron Williams, Byron Young, Kobe Turner, Puka Nacua. And you see the production they've gotten from this youth movement. It's one of the big reasons why the Rams are on the precipice of a playoff berth. And as of right now, the Rams have all their picks for the upcoming draft.
That's right. Who knows what happens to those things? They've dealt those faster than a dealer in Vegas.
The handoff to Nacua. Up the sideline. Bouncing off contact, and Puka Nacua out to the 43-yard line. A 1st down, a pickup of 15 on the ground for Nacua, who was a pretty good rusher in his time at BYU, over 350 yards running.
Well, here he goes on the fly sweep, and he's got great contact balance. He runs behind his pads. He reminded us of that this week. But it takes more than one, generally. And if you're the only guy, you better wrap up, because this kid packs a punch, and he's going to deliver a blow every time he carries the football. Violent running.
Nacua, the young rusher, gets 15. They go back to another youngster in Kyron Williams, and nothing there for Kyron Williams as McKinney there to make the stop. And we'll check in with Laura.
I asked Raheem Morris which took better coaching, the Super Bowl year or this one. He said, I would have to say this is our best job of coaching collectively. How young we are, the low expectations from everybody outside our building, the collaboration with the scouting department. Here's what I love, to dive into these young guys and to focus on what they can do as opposed to worrying about what they can't. He said to start over and figure out how to make it likable, learnable, and teachable. It's as fine a coaching job I've ever been around in my 2+ decades here.
Well, it's been a task for these coaches to get all these young guys on the same page, all pushing in the same direction. We have 23 players on the active roster in their 1st or 2nd season. I wouldn't say they're ahead of schedule, because no coach would ever admit to that, but I don't know that anybody, especially after the 3-6 start, thought they'd be in this position right now.
No, and I'm one of them. But since the bye,
before the extra point.
Now, they might go for 2. Here comes Tyrod. Watch this. But that's on the defense.
Tyrod Taylor's coming out, and the Giants may try to grab the lead here.
Encroachment, defense, number 92. The offense will let you go from a 2-point score, 2-point try from the 1-yard line.
All right, so Jonah Williams off sides and on comes the offense again to go for 2.
I like that call to go for 2, and Dayball not shy about doing that. He did it in his very first game at Tennessee. Remember that?
Yep.
On 4th down, going for 2.
It was what cemented him last year in Giants fans' hearts early.
Exactly right.
Aggressive play call to go for a win on the road. This at home, obviously.
But at this point in the season, I mean, no playoffs on the line. You just let your guys go play. Use the momentum.
It's Taylor to throw. Barkley's open. Oh! Barkley was wide open. It was going to be a walk-in 2, and Taylor can't believe it.
I think Tyrod Taylor got caught in between, taking off and running it himself, and then he felt Barkley pop open. But Barkley just switches sides on a motion, then leaks out underneath. Then it looks like Tyrod wants to run it. Then he kind of short arms it, has the back end of the football, and you see Barkley go left, and then he's going to leak out to the right, and the indecision by Tyrod Taylor led to the errant throw behind Barkley, and the Rams get bailed out. Got away with the hold on the edge. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and Tyrod feels it. He knows.
The epitome of the Giants season. Frustration, missed opportunities, down 1 with 3:27 to go.
Well, listen, he's going to have to move on from that, and he's going to need another drive here at some point. But dare I say, are they going to kick a field goal to try to win this thing? Oh, dear.
Well, this is a wild one with 3:27 to go in the 4th. Carissa Thompson, what's happening in South Philly?
Another wild one. Back and forth game all day long. Cardinals down by 3, 36 seconds left. James Conner fights his way into the end zone. Arizona with a huge upset. Final score 35-31.
Whoa, Jonathan Gannon goes back to Philadelphia, and Gannon surprises his old boss.
Unbelievable. You knew he'd have a great plan for that one.
Rams, meanwhile, whoa, Kyron Williams head over heels of a 1-yard gain.
Are you kidding me, Dexter Lawrence?
Now remember, the Giants used all their timeouts on the last Rams possession to get the football back with time, so there are no timeouts remaining for New York.
Oh my gosh. Dexter Lawrence all over that. He lines up over the center, makes it all the way out to the VRC gap for that run. He gets his big paw on him. He ain't going anywhere. That guy grabs a hold of you.
Williams again, stymied again. Nowhere to go. And the Rams don't have to snap it again before the 2